This video will really help you understanding and trading Bitcoin next. Please listen carefully to it. This short trade right here was planned in the last update. Look at this. In the last update was within this range. After longing the bottom, telling you all that I took the short, looking for a long here, we have planned the break of the range to the upside and two different targets. Either a small fake out above the range high, either we go into this exact target you can see right here. Look at the short trade where it's placed, 66,511. Look at that. Well, this is exactly here. This is exactly where we've got the short trade. And this trade right here was taken yesterday. And I told all my members, you can see here, I took the short again. Why again? Because I took it before and took a loss. Yes, in trading, we are going to take losses. You are going to take losses. This is normal to take losses. In the end, you just have to end up in more profit, of course. But in trading, you are going to take losses. As you can see here, before that I said, well, we've got the loss of the value low here, activating the short trade basically. So quick update, I have now taken the short trade, and I've got also from the low here taken my very first take profit on the long trade because of the massive sign of weakness here that is losing this value low. But after that, you can see here, I stated here, longs defended very nicely. Well, by the way, it's here normally. The value low is claimed back, so the short is closed. The plan was basically, if we get acceptance back above the value low here, I'll just consider it closing the short trade. As simple as that. We reclaim it that, and then we've planned two different targets. You know, we've got the Fed at the FOMC yesterday, and well, we've got the perfect thing, the perfect move inside, as you can see just right here. Right there we've got, you know, all the different things. For example, the path control from the order flow, we've got a back test, and right after this you can see from the path control right at the Fed and FOMC, you can see here, boom, massive move to the downside. Again, I made it very clear what I was looking for to short again. We lose $65,734 with some short trades. Well, this is a short trade for me, so again I just took the short again, and boom, we've got this very nice little continuation here and this bigger continuation today. So yeah, I'm just going to update everything because with the wave I changed a bit the things. Okay, in the last update, if you remember good, we was looking at this possible white wave 4. Okay, this white wave 4 here was the wave we was looking at. Well, now if you go, for example, on the daily time frame on the RSI, you can see that the wave 4, okay, you have, so on the RSI here, you have the wave 1, 2, 3, the wave 4 here breaks the wave to top. And when it happens, this is an invalidation, okay, but this is absolutely fine, okay, even if that was wrong, we still have been able to take the long from the exact bottom here. I told you all, I mean, the time I took it to take the short, to plan the long here, to execute another short. So even with the wrong wave count, if you can say that, I mean, the time we have been able to trade all of this perfectly and make the prediction that this was a bounce to still continue down. Now, are we going to go for a new low or bounce from here? This is what I'm going to cover in today's update. And of course, what we'll have to update here is the wave 4 target. Yes, we've rejected here's a target we have planned in the last update. That was the 38.2 up to the 50% of this white wave 4. If I can find here the 38.2, 50%. So this is absolutely valid. Okay, we've got the rejection from here, but with the wave count now, it doesn't make sense anymore to look at this white wave 4. This was done before. Let's move on. By the way, fun thing, if you want to learn Elliott Wave, you can pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 bottom to the wave 4 top. That is just right here, by the way. And look at this, my friends, where we bounced it from exactly. It was also a 2618 of the wave 3, but look at that, the perfect, absolutely perfect 1-to-1 extension of the wave 5. So again, very nice. But anyways, that being said, now let's go on this bigger wave 4. So to find a bigger wave 4, like always, you take the retracement tool, click first on the wave 3 bottom, second on the wave 2 top, or the opposite. It depends. If, like always, you click it at the little reverse button, I did, so it's bottom to top, otherwise top to bottom. You're at the 38.250%, and this is the target for the wave 4. Okay, invalidation is, of course, if the RSI on the daily time frame break the wave to top here. So we have the wave to top there, but we go on the RSI. If on the daily time frame the RSI here break the wave to top, then the wave count here is invalidated. We might already have completed an ABC zigzag to the downside. This was a plan covered within I mean, with the VAP, so I'm not going to talk too much about this. I'm going to focus really on the main plan at the moment. So let's zoom in a little bit more here again. And look at that. So this is a target, okay, for the wave 4 now, between 66,300 up to 68,500. This is a target. And yeah, from here, well, now it all depends on, are we going to make a longer correction in there, or are we going to make the wave 5? Well, to answer that question, we simply have to plan the different supports here. And by the way, the supports are there. So, for example, I mean, I was live just a few minutes ago, by the way, with the VIP, so you can see the very nice short trade with still 0 take profit for me. We've hit a possible take profit one of the night, but I was sleeping, so I completely missed that. You can see, for example, on the Exocharts, we've tapped our first target. You can see very first target, very first support was tapped overnight. We've got a pull low here too. That was that bottom here. That was a pull low. So we've got a touch of this. I would have taken profit, but I was sleeping, so I didn't take profit. And well, there you go, my friends. Now we're into the first target, as I stated in the live trading stream. We've talked two trades, 2 wins, and we've been trading, you know, the very boring little range bound here. We've been taking the long here up to the view up to wreck some shorts down there. Then we took a short here. I mean, very nice trading session. If you want to go and have a look. This is really brilliant. You can really see me taking trades based on the Exocharts data here. That was more than 5 minutes. But by the way, if you want to try this software, if you want to read the order flow and all that stuff, soon I will release a brand new course on the website. The full order flow course will be remade again, because again, you know, the market evolved, change, the reaction changed, all that stuff all the time. But and I really want to make something a lot more professional. But anyways, just so you know, if you want to try this software for absolutely free, because that's a paid software, there is right now a contest, and there are only 4 days remaining. If you want to go and have a look, it's on the website. Sign up or sign in, if it depends if you have an account. Click the link in the description, enter the giveaway, and you have just a few actions to complete. If you, by the way, pay attention, you at some point have to add a code to win, if I'm correct, 2 points. More points, you'll have more chance you have to win because yeah, this is a 3 Exocharts months giveaway. So 3 winners, 1 Exocharts months each. If you're already a VIP, you know, send me a DM. In this call, I will give you the months, and otherwise, if you're not VIP yet, if you join us as VIP, you also have a month free. So you can get 1 month by joining as VIP, and 1 month also by playing in the contest if you win it. Anyways, I lost myself in my explanations here. Yeah, you will have, you know, in the little questions after you log in there, so we know how to contact you basically, to tell you in case you win. You will have normally to enter a code that is giving 2 points. Go and watch the previous updates. I'm telling it like that. Anyways, that being said, let's go back here. So yeah, these are the targets, my friends. These are the different targets. We have 3 supports. Okay, sorry, there is, it's a bit of a messy chart here, and I normally don't do it on this one. But I have other things on the other one, so well, I will keep that one. So anyways, we'll have 3 supports below. We have the first one here, where we could still reclaim. Okay, so between 63,500 down to 63,200. If we break below, for now, this is not bullish. I didn't check the order flow, but like right now, but this was not bullish before. It can change in minutes, but for now it was not bullish. So next target, if it drop below, is simply this very nice 61866%, so 62,200 down to this weekly negative path control, the little yellow level here. Maybe we can do it like that, by the way. It's gonna be a little bit easier, I think, for you to see all the different stuff and different supports, because that's a bit of a mess here. There are a lot of levels on this one. So basically, these are the different targets, my friend. There you go. So we have this first target here. Okay, let me just do that. Next target, if this is lost, we can look for this. And we also have this very nice little fixed range here. There you go, much better now. So yeah, we have this first support. Second support is down there. Okay, there is something missing here, isn't it? No? Okay. Well, there is a path control down there now. What is that? Oh, it's because that's the wrong one. Yeah, I'm stupid, my bad. There you go, it's gonna be better like this. So yeah, we have this short trade now. We can get rid of this, can get rid of that, to be honest. So this is the first support. Second support is 62,200 down to this weekly negative path control 61,700. If that is lost, we can simply target next this very nice value area low. If the value area low is lost, then we're going to look for a brand new low to be made, and in that case, we can look for the wave 5 to be to be done. Okay, before that we can still make a longer wave forward, and so a longer pattern in there, and so basically a double X-Wave. That's why I'm still planning some support, because we can bounce off that. Again, we plan some support. It's not because there are supports that we need to buy. For example, this first support, recognize that this was not bullish. There is in the live trading stream today, there was absolutely nothing to do with that. This is not bullish. In the next one, if this is still not bullish, we're not going too long. We have to get a bullish reaction for that, and to know that, well, we have to read the order flow just right here. If you want to know if I'm taking the trades, you know where to find me in Discord. Anyways, so yeah, these are the targets. If the last one is lost, we can look for the wave 5. How do you plan the wave 5 targets? Okay, and again, if we bounce off a support, then we can look for this longer correction, bigger double XY, so we can look for a brand new high to be made. I just want you to be aware of, if we have to respect some FIB times, please note these dates. Please note and be aware of these dates. On Sunday, this weekend, so basically on around the next week weekly open, we could make a bottom to look next for a nice reversal. If this is not happening there, again, we need to hold the support and all that stuff, but note the dates. Just note them. Next FIB time is on the Thursday next week, so on the 25th. Just note these dates, and maybe you will thank me later. Okay. Anyways, so this is in case, you know, you manage to bounce off a support. For this, we have to read the order flow. If now we lose every single support, then the wave 4 is in. We're in a short. We in that case recognize there was no any take profit to be taken in the wave, in the supports, and we can look for the wave 5. In that case, what are the wave 5 targets, my friends? There you go, the targets are already there. To find the targets on your side, simply take the extension tool, click first on the wave 1 root, so really up here. Second click goes on the wave 2, on the wave 1 bottom, sorry, and the third click goes on the wave 4 top. Okay, so top, geez, I misclicked that. Top here to bottom there, and top right here. You can see we have the exact fibs below here. Then you add the 100%, 1618 and 2618. These are the targets to look for a long next if we go directly for a new low. So if we go for the wave 5, really as simple as that. So in that case, we'll have this first possible long at exactly 58,600. That will bring us with an A wave bottom. Next, if this is lost, because again the order flow tells us, okay, there is no reason here, this is still bearish, we can just look for a continuation here. Then we're going to look for the next target, 1618, 53,300. If 53,300 is lost, boom, we look for the next target again. It all depends on what's the reaction line at the time. On the order flow, next target, 2618 of the extension tool, 44,700. So just so you know, it what I stated above here with the VIPs in a daily update, if from here we crash another 30%, don't be surprised, this is normal, if we can say. Okay, now we do not need to go all the way down here. This is a first target, and to go into that target we need to lose, you know, step by step the different supports there. Okay, but yeah, at least if we drop further, you know the target. If we have to bounce within the range here, the consolidation, you know exactly where to look for. The only job for you is to read the order flow. If you don't know how to do that, simply sign up on the website. You will get in the following months a brand new order flow course with some free lessons, of course. By the way, you have a lot of new lessons, and I mean a lot of new resources on the website to download for free if you want to go and have a look in the download section. And yeah, if you want to know if I'm taking the trade, simply join the Discord server and you will know this. Anyways, that being said, hope this is helpful. Hope you're able to make some profit with this update. If this is the case, post the profit screenshot in Discord. Also write some comments down below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications. All of this, really, it helps a lot. So thank you, like always, so much if you take the time to do it. And that being said, let's see how far it goes. I'm gonna go back and read the order flow here, see what we get. But you can see, as I stated, this was not bullish. We keep dropping since I say that. Again, this is pretty lovely. So let's see what we get here into the next target down there. If we have to take profit on the short, and also, well, maybe take a long trade, you know, for a possible longer wave 4 here with a nice little double XY in there. Let's see if we can get that or not. Yeah. Have a nice one. Take care, and see you all in the next update. Cheers.